Hello, I just wanted to take a few minutes of your time to walk you through Blackboard so you can see what to expect from this intermediate accounting class. This is the second half of intermediate accounting. If you took accounting 201 at Harper, this just continues that same book and works through the rest of the coursework. So let me show you how the course is set up and what will be expected of you. First of all, when you open up Blackboard, you should come to this announcements page. In case you're viewing this prior to February 22nd, we are having the Illinois Board of Examiners coming into Harper to help explain some of the changes to the CPA that will be in effect starting in 2024. So if this is something you're interested in, please make the time to either attend this in person or virtually. This is also where you'll land on when you open Blackboard, and I will give you the things that will be due each unit and kind of what I think you should plan for to get the work done. Looking at the calendar in general, you can see that this is an accelerated 8-week course, so it's going to take a significant amount of time to complete the work for each chapter, each unit. Because of that, I have those due dates separated out by unit. So in case you have a busy week here and there, hopefully you'll be able to fit in everything eventually before those due dates. I'm always flexible. If there's something or you have a big work assignment coming up, email me, we will work something out. So as you can see, we will have three exams, all separated out by the first two are 4 chapters, the second one is 3 chapters. Each exam will only include that unit's work in it, so you'll never have a cumulative exam. We also have some projects that we'll be working on for each unit, and I'll walk you through that as well. So just to show you a little bit about the syllabus and where you can find the information that you need. Most of this is general information. Please make sure you review it, but I want to hit the highlights. First of all, if you need to contact me, the best way is through email. I'll get back to you relatively shortly. I'm only in the office on Tuesdays and Thursdays usually, and this phone number goes straight to my office. So sometimes that's a little bit more difficult to get to. I'm always willing to set up an appointment to meet with you. Again, I am on campus, usually on Tuesday and Thursdays, but even if you're there, please email me to set up an appointment so I can make sure that I'm actually in my office and haven't scheduled a meeting or something. In regards to the textbook, if you've taken 201 at Harper, you should just click onto any of these links in Blackboard and you already have access to the material. If this is not happening and you've taken 201 here, please contact me. We'll work it out. If this is your first course at Harper, you will have to buy access or at least get that free trial going as soon as possible. And finally, let's look at how the course is going to be split up. We go through 11 chapters. Each chapter has homework problems assigned that are worth 25 points in total each. Then we'll have some quizzes. This is that adaptive learning out through Wiley. Those are worth 15 points each. We have a career ready project. We'll have 3 in total, worth a total of 100 points. Each exam will be worth 150 points and they cover each unit. And then finally your discussion post. So you can see how that's set up. And then we already kind of walked through the schedule, and I'll walk you through how homework and everything is set up in Blackboard. But again, make sure you read this in its entirety. especially the services available to you at Harper, and take advantage of those. Coming back to Blackboard, if you click on the faculty information page, this will give you a quick access to my email. Also, if you want to learn a little bit more about me, you can find that here. The Learning Modules tab is where you will spend most of your time. In the introduction, you'll find our syllabus, this video, and the discussion board post. But what I really want to spend some time with is how each unit is set up. So as you can see, everything in this Unit 1 will be due on April 2nd. If I open each unit, all the chapters will be there, as well as the exam and the project, the Career Ready project. Each chapter, you'll see a link to the reading. You'll see some lectures provided by Wiley. These go by topic. So if there's one area that you really don't understand while you're reading through the text, maybe watch that video to get a little bit more guidance. I've also provided some videos to give you guidance, especially as it relates to how to do some of the homework, because I found that this is where people have the most difficulty. So you can print out these handouts or download them, walk through the video, and then you'll have how these homework problems translate to test questions. I'll give you a little information on that. Then you'll have the exact same problem, just different numbers, under the practice section. So I want to make sure you know how to do that, get you started, and then you'll have some additional homework to complete. Finally, just to get that practice with the multiple choice questions, you'll have to do a quiz for each chapter. So every chapter is set up the same way. You'll see how, once you get through and see how long each chapter takes for you to do, then you can kind of plan out the unit with your own timetable. You'll get all the information for the exam here. I have not populated that yet, but it will be there eventually. And finally, I want to show you the project. Each project is a little bit different. So you'll see in project 1, you have the option of 2 different things. You only have to complete one. And these aren't difficult. What I'm just trying to do is give you some career ready information. So you can learn more about that by clicking on the project tab, and then this links to the actual assignment. Again, you only have to do one, so pick one and then attach the assignment here. Finally, so that's your project tab here, just gives you more descriptions on these projects, but you will see a link in each of those units. Finally, looking at the discussion board, this is the introduction piece I really want to make sure we complete, which is why I assigned some points to it, just because it's good to know who you're working with, and you'll start to see some of the same names in all of your courses. So hopefully we can get to know each other a little bit better and maybe even find some time to study together for this class or for the CPA exam. Also in the discussion board, I will not monitor this, but if there's something that you want to ask each other, you can click subscribe to this and you'll get an email when somebody asks a homework question or has some other question about the course, and maybe you can help each other out. Or if you have a question, maybe check here first to see if somebody has already asked that question. So that's basically it. Again, most of the information you're going to find in your learning modules, and you should be familiar with Wiley at this point, but to get into Wiley, all you have to do is click on any of these Wiley links, which shows up here with the little paperclip thing. So if you click on Chapter 13 Reading, it's going to take you directly into Wiley. And just as a final note, if you want some additional practice with any of the chapter, you can go to the Wiley course resources. You can search by chapter, and they will give you plenty of things to review or practice to do. Again, we're not going to have a lot of time, so I didn't assign anything extra. But if there is something you think you still need work on or want to watch a video on, it is all here in those Wiley course resources. Please let me know if you have any other issues or any questions about the course, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I look forward to starting this next course with you.